Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Now, right off the bat, you probably noticed that my voice has changed. Well, I received feedback from people that were saying that my voice was actually hard to understand. Like people couldn't understand what I was talking about. So I decided to go with something that's a little more closer to my natural voice so that hopefully this information is a lot more clear. Anyway, let's get right into today's topic, which is about crypto scams. Yeah, a fun topic for sure. Thus, this video is not all inclusive, but rather meant to cover a few scams I have been exposed to as a crypto noob, being in the space less than a year now. I think knowing these things ahead of time is a lot better than finding out after your funds are lost, because losing funds, of course, isn't fun at all, and this may actually turn many people away from crypto. But by being aware of these risks, hopefully it can help more people stay in the game, which I think is better for the space overall. And remember, as always, this is not financial advice. I am, after all, a crypto noob. Also, remember, these are just a few examples, so be alert to new scams popping up all the time. Now, let's talk very briefly about investment related scams. And I just want to quickly mention two. The first is rug pulls. Basically, in this scheme, a crypto project attracts investors with promises of insane profits. And what happens is that as more people get into the project and the price of the crypto goes up, the original developers never follow through on their plan and dump their tokens on the market and abandon the project. The price then crashes, and people who got in late or didn't get out fast enough end up holding a bunch of worthless tokens. Yep, not cool at all. Another risk that seems to be related to rug pulls, in that the price of a crypto skyrockets and then crashes, is the pump and dump. Now, this is more of a manipulation of crypto prices and not necessarily that the project itself is being abandoned. In the pump and dump, large token holders, called whales, use techniques to pump the price of a token up, and then they dump their holdings while everyone else is buying, and then the price of that token crashes. These manipulators take profits while everyone else loses money. These crazy price changes can definitely be a shock to anyone investing who has no idea what is going on behind the scenes. Now, some strategies I think that may help to mitigate these risks. First, do your own research. Learn as much as you can about a crypto project and the team behind the project. What is their roadmap? Are there other high profile investors or venture capital firms also investing in the same project? As for pump and dumps, it may be helpful to look for larger projects whose token supply is more evenly distributed among token holders rather than being concentrated in a few large whales. It may also be helpful to know that a lot of crypto markets are manipulated to some extent. As a noob like myself, there really is nothing I can do about this, but at least by being aware of possible price manipulation behind the scenes, it can help me make better trading decisions rather than, say, FOMOing in when the price of a token suddenly skyrockets for no apparent reason. Also, other ways is minimizing your exposure to crypto in general by only using funds you can risk losing, and diversification in crypto can help spread your risk around rather than going all in on one project. And lastly, be aware of emotional trading, meaning if you notice the price of a certain crypto, maybe a random crypto, all of a sudden starts to skyrocket and you find yourself wanting to go all in despite not knowing anything about that crypto project, that kind of investment decision can be risky. Okay, now let's talk about some other crypto scams where people actually try to take your funds. So basically, there are many ways people will try and steal your crypto, but I like to think of it in two general terms. One, scams try to get a hold of your seed phrase or private keys in order to control your crypto. Or two, scams try to get you to send your assets to them. Remember, once you send assets to a crypto address you don't control, you can't get it back. There basically is no refund policy in crypto. Okay, so now let's give some examples of these types of scams. The first I wanted to mention are fake websites that duplicate the authentic website you're trying to use. Like, for example, a fake Axie Infinity site or a fake MetaMask site. Don't connect to these sites at all. Always use official websites of whatever project you're investing in. You can make sure you're on the official site by getting information from official sources of the project, and also by checking that the website itself is secure, and also that the spelling of the website is correct, and that you are using the correct web extension, meaning the end part with the .com, .net, .io, .finance, etc. Remember, not everyone uses .com. Okay, now let's move on to another tactic scammers use to try and steal your funds. And that is to try and have you give up your seed phrase. Never do this. One example that I have experienced personally is when someone pretending to be from MetaMask asks you to quote unquote verify your account by resubmitting your seed phrase on a link they provided in email. Again, never do this. No one will ever need your seed phrase to verify anything. Anyone who tries to get access to your seed phrase is trying to steal your crypto. Keep your seed phrase secret and secure. Another popular scam I wanted to mention is when you're asked to send crypto to an address on a website and you receive more crypto back. I often see this with Cardano and Solana, where the scammer re-uploads a video about Cardano or Solana on YouTube looking very official, and there is a link in the description or on the video itself stating that there is a promotion going on where free crypto is being given away to promote the project. You just have to send in crypto and it will be doubled and sent back to you. The more you send, the more you get back. Don't fall for this, please. It's a scam. There is no reason why you need to send your crypto to someone in order to be eligible to receive more back. The address of all holders of a crypto, no matter how small or large, can be easily verified on the blockchain without the need for you to send your funds away. Okay, so sorry, gang. I know this isn't a fun topic, but I just wanted to wrap up by adding some tips if you are considering getting a hardware wallet. First, make sure that you order your hardware wallet directly from the manufacturer on their official site, not from eBay. And second, make sure the device is not tampered with when you receive it. If someone had access to the hardware wallet before you get it, they could have already set it up with a seed phrase, which they kept a copy of. And when you use it, that person will have access to all the funds you deposit on those accounts. Or they may have included paper instructions on setting up the device and have also included a written seed phrase to input onto the hardware wallet. Don't do this. That person knows this seed phrase and will have access to all your crypto. Hardware wallets are designed to randomly generate the seed phrase when first started. No one will know this seed phrase except the person who first created a new wallet on the hardware device itself when it's first started. Oh man, that was a lot of info. And thanks so much for hanging in there and watching this video. One final thought I want to emphasize before I go is try not to be discouraged by all this information. I know it can seem overwhelming and a lot to digest, but take it slow and think of this video as just an introduction. By taking some basic precautions and learning along the way, you can do it. You can take custody of your crypto and keep your funds safe. Again, thanks so much for watching, and if there is any value for you here, please consider subscribing. If you like this video, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. Take care, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.